Mars Polar Lander was launched on January 3rd, 1999, and lost on December 3, 1999. A premature shutdown of the MPL descent engine is believed to be most likely cause for the mission failure. NASA lost contact with the MPL just prior to its scheduled atmospheric entry and landing in the south polar region of Mars. The cause of this case is a problem with the MPL landing leg sensor, which is involved in software and the design flaw in the ground contact switch system. The dilemma is when the test and the simulation environment does not match the operation environment appear to be omissions that represent poor testing decisions.
I will talk about the pros of action and the importance of technology transfer in deciding and making decisions. In the view of engineers, as we know, the loss of the Mars Polar Lander is due to the failure of the software system. This led to the loss of millions of the cost. Technology transfer is essential to help develop a better software system by the research community for better results and success of the project. Technology transfer also provides opportunities to the university, companies or other countries to help each other, and it eventually contributes to the refining and development of related technologies. The main reason is that transfer technology is critical so that people can get to use new software system with better system without having failure of the project. It will also help in the development of the company and country. The Mars Polar Lander will get a better software system that will avoid it from the lost communication with the NASA. In closing, the chance of the success of the project will be higher.
As an engineer, from this case study, I can identify that the violation of basic safety by the software engineers lead to expensive software bugs. For instance, the software engineers run the test and simulation that does not match with the operational environment. Thus, after a few months being launched, the Mars Polar Lander communication with NASA halted abruptly due to error in coding. In this case, the software engineers are almost never taught these principles, Mars Polar Lander, that can be described as a conflict problems. The engineers need to do some brainstorming before to find a technical solution to the problem. This will avoid expensive software bugs if it was practiced before performing the coding.
The impact of the failure are firstly, the Mars Polar Lander project caused losses about $110 million USD due to the failure. Second, because of an unknown failure, NASA appointed Thomas Young, a previous executive vice president of Lockheed Martin Corp, to chair the Mars program independent assessment team comprised of 18 aerospace scientists and review the failure. And third one, NASA cancelled its 2001 Mars Surveyor program to launch a lander with landing gear similar to the one on the lost Mars Polar Lander. Lesson that can be learned from the failure is, first one, we must apply ethical behavior in workplace by follow the rule and step to avoid the mistake that can cause the failure. Second, discuss among each other to make a decision and give high priority in technology transfer to make sure all the decisions are already be reviewed and developed. Lastly, increase management skill before conducting the project. Therefore, the project progress will become smooth without any problem.
Assalamualaikum. I will talk about the conflict, dilemma and lesson learned. From this case, there are several conflicts and dilemmas that are found which lead to the loss of Mars Polar Lander. One of the conflicts that arises in this case is a cost reduction in the project. The special antenna that was supposed to be used for the communication was now installed on the lander to reduce the project cost. This action has resulted in no signal being received for the lander and no communication can be made to track the location and condition of Mars Polar Lander. The biggest dilemma associated with the project is the highly department always push for the quick result and development at minimum cost. As the result, the project was carried out with limited resource and had to reduce cost and time to make any necessary changes and proper testing. And this has led to the failure of the project. The lesson that can be learned from this case is the importance of having the proper communication channel between the different departments to facilitate the delivery and exchange of information to ensure that all important needs of the project can be prioritized.